Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Oh, good take in a good area. Scholes.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get free. Drills one in. DiMarco getting forward. DiMarco making a dash for it. That's a shade optimistic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance! And he thumps it clear. Now it's DiMarco. He's picked his... He'll try for distance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Has he won it? He just might have won it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the game... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Now it's Scholes. Now it's Van Basten. Threads one in. Now it's Van Basten. Fiore. Now it's Dembele. Very nicely done.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Dembele. Dembele's... And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Turkey with the corner. They're first. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Almost half an hour in now. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. DiMarco makes the interception. And it's Dembele. Succumbs to the pressure. DiMarco, a player who needs no introduction. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's gone loose. Mateus, and they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And here's Rashford. Stam does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. That pass isn't the best. Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Rashford has the space to scheme. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Dembele. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Van Bouten. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Berbatov. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. That's been drilled forward. Israel have reclaimed it. Now it's Hullet. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good ball! Scholes. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Rashford. Berbatov. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Stam has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, talk about being caught.
And the shot! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for Turkey.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Israel, number 32, DiMarco.
So we're into the second 45.
Is number 13,
And this is Hullet. Israel come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's had it nicked away. Zanetti. Zanetti. He's looking wide. Has a look up. Gets his head on it! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Fiore. Hazard. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. He's rising! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha! Hits off target and by quite a way. Mateus is there to clear. Kadiolu with a definite foul there. Alaba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Flashes it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Scholes. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Scholes. Baresi. Vitinha. That's destined for the flank. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Oh, it's played in. Oh, good climb. And there's a goal. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Just about up to 75 minutes. Out towards the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Kadiolu. Bruno Fernandes. Drogba. Oh, shooting chance!
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's...
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Israel. Number 2.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 11.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Coming on the field.
He has a look up.
10.
Decent chance! Goal! Turkey! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Turkey have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now he's off and running. Kadiolu tries to play it through. He is through here. Now it's Pele. And here's Raul. Played out wide. Bruno Fernandes. And that is headed for the middle. It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 23.
Turkey have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone backward here. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. Good ball, good big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Zanetti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get rid. Driving forward. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. And that's aimed in. A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Alaba. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha. And this is Drogba. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And
Thoughts
now
on what we've just seen? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Abdullah. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He's found a way through. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. Zabani. And it's Gullit. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Neither side yet able to find the net. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Gullit. And here's Figo. Rummenigge. And he shoots! Rummenigge finds himself offside. That's a cute ball. It's played through for him. Abdullah! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. De Ligt. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, can they get him away? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caught offside that time. "15 minutes till half-time. Yamal, and he's certainly onside here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Yamal. There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Figo, he has found the way through. Delivers the ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. That'll be a throw-in. He's picked his way through. Oh, takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar has the space to scheme. Now it's Hullet. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's a sharp little ball here, and they can counter here. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Señoras y señores, deseémosle todos un feliz aniversario de casado a un miembro de nuestro club de fans.
So off we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rijkaard makes a dash for it. Oh, that's fabulous. Just too much on that. Stam clears without hesitation. Could be danger here. And Messi! Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh no, what has happened here? Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Now that looks a decent ball. Hullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stam makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's their second corner of the game. Zabani is there to clear. Israel are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Up towards the hour mark and still
La
no
cantidad de
goals.
espectadores de este partido fue de
Nicely intercepted.
60.810.
We expected better, and so did he. Messi. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That has been cut short. Short changes him with that pass. Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. That's really well cleared. Surely! He lifts the roof!
בנזונה קטן, אם לא תתעורר אנחנו נפסיד. בנזונה קטן, תתחיל לשחק.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Savani did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Israel appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
He's being urged to shoot. Rummenigge! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Corner number 2 then. Takes aim and crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got away. Tries to play it through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he's managed to gift it back. Rummenigge played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Ambitious ball here. Great vision. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Sends it crossfield. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
DiMarco. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Messi gets it away. Struck first time. Yamal. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Yamal gets flagged offside. And that is the last of the action. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Bullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner the Lick did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi wins the duel this time. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is headed for the middle. Vigo with the clearance. He's got away. Nicely shaped cross. He's in a good position here. Now it's Yamal. Real chance here. Shoots! And it's a goal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 10, Neymar!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's managed to get free, and he's in on goal, and the finish! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Batistuta, played out wide, and it's DiMarco. That's an excellent interception. Nice-looking ball.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Adams getting this one clear. Abdullah is always looking to break lines. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Batistuta. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Pele. And this is Figo. Header! And no mistake! He's on it, can he get away? And he welcomes it in. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Pele. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Always goal side. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And a cross. And it's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Cruyff. That is very well defended. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. And this is Neymar. Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Batistuta. Cruyff. Time and again they are repelled. Looking to play him in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cannavaro. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They get a throw in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cruyff tries from a long way out. Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target.
There will
And it's
be 1
Neymar.
minute added time.
Now it's Pele. Pinches it off him. And that is well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's made its way to him. DiMarco. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement.
India coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
If you have a ticket.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. here is the first touch of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
De Ligt gets it away. Belletti. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bastoni is there to clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's gone back to the keeper. Caceres, that's an imaginative pass. Great vision. Saudi Arabia on the counter. Can he get it through?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he whips it in. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Abdullah. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for the run. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now they can clear their lines. Neymar making good progress. Chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's managed to get rid. Pele. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's out of reach. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely shaped ball. Great ball if he can get... He's having a shot! Off the post! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Just too high.
DiMarco will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a look and place it forward. Played into space. And across it goes. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers. Here's DiMarco. Cafu clears without hesitation. Belletti. That's a throw. Messi. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Caceres. And that has left him in a heap. Driving through the middle. DiMarco is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bastoni. Xavi. Nicely weighted ball. Caceres calmly anticipates. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And now, please turn towards the screen.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.